a beautiful home in Southwest Portland on Bull Mountain, in fact. And Scott Gregor is here from Master Plan Remodeling, and he's going to tell us how this beautiful home didn't used to look like this.
It didn't look like this. It didn't. It was it's a 1996 era, and it had very dated product in it. And so this is just a tremendous upgrade from what it was.
It's beautiful. I mean, down to the final touches of the trim on everything. It's just gorgeous. So this is your remodeled home. But this takes a long time to get to this beautiful spot, right?
It does, it does.
From the beginning to the end. Where do you start?
Where do you start? Research is a really important thing. I encourage clients to put together a scrapbook. A scrapbook is really important for the remodeler to see, because what we do with that scrapbook is we look at the pictures and the images with all the notes that are scribbled on there that give us an idea of what that person sees through their eyes. Just like a picture of a cabinet, I like this finish, or this tile is beautiful, right. Kind of, I like this color kind of thing. I think when everybody starts doing some kind of a project, they go and they don't have any kind of an idea of where to go. So what they'll do is they'll go to an internet's website, or they'll go to a bookstore, and they'll pick up a magazine and they'll start paging through for ideas. And if they see something, what I tell them to do is like what we normally do is we'll write a note on it. And that'll help you remember what you saw there, because sometimes it's like, why did I look at that picture? What is important in that? Right. And so that picture then will tell me what they see. And that gives you a good idea of their style. Very much so. Okay. As well as what the end product is going to look like, because when you look at something, you probably don't see it finished. You walk into an unfinished area and you just see it unfinished. When I walk into a place, I see it finished. I see it done through that picture. Now, what else should a homeowner keep into consideration when they're shopping around for a remodeler? When they're looking at a remodeler, you're going to talk to that person and see if you get along with them in the way of their personality. Because you're going to be working with them for a long time. Usually a project like this, which in just once we had the project, understood what we did, and we had a contract, was a 10-week project. But leading up to that, we had about 6 weeks of actual research and discovery, and times where we met with each other and talked about the project. And well before that, probably, I would say someone starting a remodel would probably start 6 months to a year preparing for that remodel, to be thinking about it. So it is a huge decision, and I think the biggest part of that decision would be your budget. Budget's very important, because everything always comes down to that number. It's no different for anyone in any type of home situation. We're all the same. It usually comes down to the budget. And so that's where I'm going to be able to help that client of mine come up with a price for their project. I'm going to help them discover what the things that they want will cost in place, maybe suggest other things that will work with their budget, so that we get all the things they want and hoped for that will work within their budget. Because really everybody wants and hopes for things that are probably outside of their budget. Well, they have no idea. They just see all the pretty little glitzy things, and what's that pretty thing in the window? And it's usually more than they think. All right. Now, what's the #1 thing that a homeowner should consider when they are thinking about remodeling? I think hiring a professional, because we are what I would call the band director. I'm the band director, and I'm leading the orchestra. The orchestra is comprised of lots of people, and that's my team that I bring to the plate. So someone that has a process and an experienced team and has done projects similar to what they're looking at will lead them through a project successfully. All right. Well, you can come check this house out yourself and see all the beautiful finishes and details. And it's on this year's Tour of Remodeled Homes. Right. And when does that happen? It happens the 12th and 13th of March. And it's from 10 to 5 on Saturday and a Sunday. And how many locations? There's 15 locations, including this one. Well, that sounds great. Throughout the city. A lot of fun. So you can go to the Home Builders Association website. You'll find all the information. You can even buy tickets online, which is really nice this year. It's very helpful. All right. Thank you so much, Scott. My pleasure.